This is where I find adventure. This is where I gain confidence. This is where I laugh. This is where I hang out. This is where we make memories. We don't do this every day, but when we do, we make sure it's an adventure. This is our life. This is venturing.
That's why I still love it here. I'm thinking that's why I still love it here. I can't let this go, I'm on my way. You can only hold my diamond ring. I go crawling back to the city I love, 'cause it's already taken everything. 'Cause it's already taken everything.
Good evening and welcome to the 2023-2024 National Venturing Reception. My name is Jamie Schnassi, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the 2023-2024 National Venturing Officers Association President. I'd like to now welcome Hannah Todd to the stage for the Pledge of Allegiance.
My name is Hannah Todd, and I've had the honor and pleasure of serving as the 2023-2024 Venturing Officers Association President of Program. Before we begin the evening, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Audience, please rise. Salute. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. We are so happy to have you all joining us tonight as we share some highlights of the past year in venturing, and to recognize some outstanding achievements and work that both youth and adults have put into the program to make it possible. Tonight is an exciting moment for us as we gather in person for the National Venturing Leadership Reception. For the first time since 2019, we are gathered here in the Philmont Training Center for the 2024 Chart, Lead, Explore, Planning for the Future of Older Youth Programs Conference.
Now, none of this would have been possible without the support of this year's National Venturing Officers Association. So I'd like to congratulate and thank the 2023-2024 National Venturing Officers Association. Ryan Fisher, National VOA Vice President of Administration, and her advisor, Chris Zarobski. Hannah Todd, National VOA Vice President of Program, and her advisor, Liz Finley. Jacob Schmidt, National VOA Vice President of Communication, and his advisor, Lizzie Kwok. And Andrea Marone, National VOA Vice President of Territory Support for the Eastern Territories, and her advisor, Scott Fisher. Please join me in thanking all of these incredible volunteers for all the time they have put in this past year through 2023-2024 term and throughout their time in scouting. To start this evening off, the National VOA will present to you a report of the happenings of the venturing program during the 2023-2024 term.
Good evening, everyone. This term has been full of fun and adventures, and of course, growth. As a part of this, we did our Council Standards of Venturing Excellence, also known as our CSVEs, and we've reviewed and reflected upon that. And we're looking forward to continue to collect information such as this directly from our councils, our crews, and our individual venturing members to better understand how we can best support you and your venturing program. With this, we've additionally collected information through the National Venturing Survey, as many of you guys participated in, and we thank you a lot. We're really excited to continue this conversation, talking directly to venturers and advisors at scouting events across the country and beyond. We're excited to learn and grow from you and your feedback. So please, anytime you have the opportunity to take a moment to give us any feedback or let us know how we're doing, please come talk to any of the venturing officers you see and let us know how we can best support you and your venturing program.
Furthermore, the NVOA has worked Furthermore, the NVOA has worked to provide resources to those who've mattered most, the venturers and the crews. A new guide focusing on starting a venturing crew has been written and published on the venturing website. In addition, the NVOA has hosted and started Leading Our Adventures, your Venturing BSA podcast, which goes live every other Friday on the venturing social media accounts, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Focusing on venturers experiencing and inspiring those who wish to seek new heights outside of their comfort zones and push for new adventures. The NVOA also created the Venturing Legacy Project, which happens every other month. The goal of this program is to get venturing crews involved in their communities, providing service. Venturers have interacted with their communities this term by collecting socks and improving their outdoor communities.
I will be delivering the Vice President of Communication, Jacob's report for this evening. This term, we have been expanding our reach to venturers. This includes attending events all over the country, like Fall Fun Rally in CST 5, Winterfest in CST 14, the Mecklenburg County Council Venturing Rendezvous in CST 15, Puerto Rico Council's Venturee in CST 16, the Greater New York Council Venture Out in CST 10, Cradle of Liberty Council's VOA End of the Year Barbecue in CST 13, the Blue Ridge Council's Older Scout Outdoor Experience, the 2023 National Jamboree, in addition to many virtual trainings and events. We've been able to highlight the extraordinary work of venturers putting on these events through the new social media podcast, Leading Your Adventures, a venturing podcast series designed to propel local events to the national spotlight. All of our officers attended Scouting America's national annual meeting in May, where we had the opportunity to share the successes of venturing and gather feedback from scouting professionals across the country. We also wrapped up the term with the creation of National Venturing Officers' social media accounts for future terms to use to further advance the accessibility of the National VOA, promote VOA service at all levels, and most importantly, share all of our adventures with crews and councils are having.
Throughout the last year, the NVOA has worked extensively with the teams charged with supporting venturing across their respective council service territories. Through the development of new youth officer transition guides, we're able to ensure continuity and encourage peer mentorship. In collaboration with the National Venturing Committee subcommittees, we're able to increasingly include a variety of youth talent and optimize results. Through targeted outreach efforts such as the Troop Talk Live and articles in collaboration with Aaron on Scouting, we're able to reach more youth across the nation than ever before and empower venturers to develop leadership skills, embrace diversity, and make a positive impact in their community. Our teams of youth and their advisors serving venturing in their council service territories have delivered quality support, strengthened their presence, and enhanced their visibility to youth across the country. They have excelled in their commitments to empowering young individuals and shaping them into capable, responsible leaders of tomorrow.
It is now my distinct honor to induct the National VOA President for the 2024-2025 term, Andrea Marone. Andrea is from the South Florida Council and Council Service Territory 16 and served most recently as the 2023-2024 National VOA Vice President of Eastern Territory Support. Andrea began her presidential term on June 1st, 2024. Andrea, please raise your right hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I state your name. Do hereby promise on my honor as a Scout.
Do hereby promise on my honor as a Scout.
That I will faithfully execute. The office of National VOA President. And I will use the Scout oath and law. To guide me as I lead the adventure. In serving the venturing program. The Scouting America program. And the World Fellowship of Scouting. 2. Congratulations, Andrea.
Can we get one more round of applause, Andrea? I'm excited to, at this time, introduce our guest, Andy Chapman, the chairperson of the World Scout Committee.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the National Venturing Reception. It's an honor for me to be joining you all virtually for this great occasion. My name is Andy Chapman, and I'm happy to be joining today in my role as chairperson of the World Scout Committee. I started my scouting journey in Cub Scout Pack 182 in South Louisiana and earned my Eagle Scout rank. Now I have the honor of being the top scouting volunteer in the world. And my main job now is to help scouting grow in all countries around the world. This is one of the main tasks of the World Scout Committee, and I've now been to scouting events in over 60 countries, and the list just keeps growing. On behalf of the World Scout Committee, I want to personally welcome all of you as official members of the World Scout movement. You might be wondering, what is the World Scout Committee? So the World Scout Committee is the top executive body, or board, if you will, of the World Organization of the Scout Movement. Each of you wears on your uniform the purple World Scout emblem with the world crest that shows you are all members of the World Scouting movement. Over 57 million scouts in 175 countries wear that same round purple badge that you also wear on your uniform. This shows that you are a member of the World Organization of the Scout Movement and that you are connected through scouting to those 57 million scouting brothers and sisters all around the world. There aren't too many people that can say they're members of a worldwide movement like all of us can. Just think about that for a minute. Today, all around the world, young people participate in similar scouting activities that you do. They are just in different countries, and many of them are speaking in different languages. Just like you, they are all learning about the outdoors, adventure, leadership, and how to become better citizens and leaders in their community. As you all know, obtaining your top achievement is no small feat. It requires dedication, perseverance, and a strong commitment to the values of Scouting. And today, as many of you receive your recognition, I hope you feel proud of your accomplishment and feel connected to other Scouts around the world who have received similar awards. The Scouting movement has been around for 117 years and has been spreading the values of leadership, service, and personal growth all around the world. We are a global family, united by our shared mission to create a better world. And while our cultures, languages, and backgrounds may be different, we are all connected by our belief in the Scout Oath and Law. You have already demonstrated your commitment to living those values, both in your personal lives and in your communities. But today, I want to encourage you to think even bigger, to think about how you can use your skills and passion to make a difference, not just in your own backyard, but across the globe. One of the most inspiring things about Scouting is seeing the incredible work and projects that Scouts are carrying out in service of their communities. There are countless examples of this around the world, from aiding first responders during natural disasters like earthquakes and floods, to Scouts welcoming refugees into their new communities after being displaced from their homes. Scouting is unified globally in our common commitment to help other people at all times. Each of you here represents the top leaders in your respective communities. Your achievements should not be seen as a final accomplishment, but instead as a new beginning of your personal story of who you will become. All of us are here today because someone else before us, our adult leaders, our parents, decided to devote their time and resources to ensuring we all had the opportunity in our communities to have access to the tremendous non-formal education program that Scouting is today. It's up to all of you to pick up the same torch of leadership and carry it forward. The only question that remains is, what will your future story be? This is up to each of you to decide for yourselves. You have all demonstrated your commitment to the Scouting values of service, leadership, and personal growth. But I challenge you to take this commitment one step further, whether it be through volunteering with our great National Scout organization, participating in cultural exchange programs, or advocating for global issues. You have the power to make a difference. So, as we all celebrate your success today at the National Venturing Reception, remember that you are not just a member of a local troop or crew or a National Scout organization, but a part of a worldwide family of over 57 million Scouting brothers and sisters. I encourage you to embrace this connection and use your skills and values to make a positive impact on our global society. Together, we can build the peace and coexistence that this world so desperately needs. On behalf of the entire World Scout Committee, we are wishing you all the best for a successful future in Scouting America. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the National Venturing Committee Chair and NVOA Advisor, Julie Dalton.
Thank you, Hannah. Good evening to everybody. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight, and as we indicated earlier, it's certainly great to be here in person. As Hannah said, my name is Julie Dalton, and I have the pleasure of serving as the National Venturing Committee Chair and the NVOA Advisor. I'm here tonight on behalf of Douglas Taylor, our Awards and Recognition Lead, who was unable to join us tonight. Tonight, we're here to recognize venturers and venturing advisors who have shown exceptional dedication and given outstanding leadership and service to the venturing program and to venturers that they serve. With the awarding of the Venturing Leadership Award, this award is an accumulation of each recipient's efforts and service that they have made and given to others to make them worthy of receiving this award. Much like the silver beaver, silver antelope, or silver buffalo, this award cannot be earned, but the recipients are nominated by their peers to recognize them for their service. The Council, Territory, and National Awards are selected by a task force of youth and adults from the respective tier who have previously received this award. Tonight, we have assembled to recognize this year's National Venturing Leadership Awards. To make an impact at the national level speaks volumes to volumes to who they are and to the true commitment to the venturing program. Each recipient has had their own distinct and impactful leadership. They have shown what it takes to make them highly recommended for this award. It is with the people like our recipients, both past and present, who make the program better and more engaging for the members of it. On behalf of the National Venturing Committee, it is my pleasure to present tonight's honorees with the National Venturing Leadership Award. So without further ado, by the power vested in me, I declare this National Court of Honor open, and let's meet our first recipient.
Andrea Marone, South Florida Council, CST 16. Andrea Marone is from the South Florida Council in Council Service Territory 16. Over the past year, Andrea's involvement in Venturing and Scouting America programs grew, putting herself on some of the most significant stages, like being a key speaker at some conferences at the 2023 National Jamboree. She had the pleasure of serving as the National Venturing Officer Association Vice President of Eastern Territory Support and was selected to serve as the 2024 National Venturing President. As the National Vice President of Territory Support for the Eastern Territories, she supported territory presidents and advisors in growing the numerous Council Venturing Officer Associations, leading a team of 8+ territory presidents in projects and distributing critical information needed to reach the general population of the venturing program. Andrea serves as a member of the National Venturing Membership Committee, which leads the nationwide development of the venturing program, such as continuing the work of the crews for the college programs, which focus on retaining venturers who are in their freshman or sophomore year of college. Her favorite scouting memory is serving on staff at the 2023 National Jamboree at the Diversity, Equality, and Inclusion booth, where she served on staff. Andrea is majoring in public health studies. She likes traveling, scuba diving, visiting museums, and playing golf with friends in her free time. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Andrea Marone with the National Venturing Leadership Award. We look forward to her continued service to venturing as she embraces the role of National President.
Hi, my name is Andrea Marone. I'm from the South Florida Council, and I currently serve as the National Venturing President. Coming from a scouting family, I've been involved in scouting for most of my life, but I first joined venturing in 2019 as a founding member of Crew 711. Since then, I've had a lot of great experiences, but one that truly stands out was attending the 2023 National Jamboree. Anywhere from staffing the DEI team under Scouts of Color to attending the Women of Character Conference and meeting everyone with the VESI team, this was truly a memorable experience. I got to meet so many young adults who I am now proud to call my friends. I often and braggingly share with others that the leaders of tomorrow are my closest friends today, and that could not be truer as it stands today. And I got to work with a variety of mentors who have taught me the most valuable life lessons and who continue to open doors and opportunities to this day. If it weren't for this opportunity and everyone involved, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I am forever indebted and appreciative for the scouting and venturing programs.
Hannah Todd, Mecklenburg County Council, CST 15. Hannah Todd hails from Mecklenburg County Council in Council Service Territory 15. Over the past year, Hannah has served as the National Venturing Officer Association Vice President of Program. Hannah walked into her position with a plan to ensure the venturing program was seen and had a solid program to promote. In her term this year, she created and hosted the Leading Our Adventures podcast that goes live every other Friday on the Venturing BSA Facebook page, as well as creating the Venturing Legacy Project, which happens every other month. The goal is to get venturing crews involved in their local communities by providing service. Hannah joined Venturing Scouting the day she turned 14 and ensured she gets everything the Scouting program offers. She is one of the few who has earned her Eagle Scout, Summit, and Quartermaster rank. She doesn't plan on stopping Scouting after her term. She has already signed up for an associate advisor role in her council, where the youth in the program look up to her because of her servant leadership skills. Scouting runs in her veins, and she wants to make this the best program for the youth of America. When she interacts with other youths and adults, no one has ever walked away with anything but a smile. Hannah encompasses what a leader in venturing and scouting is all about: unselfish service to others. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Hannah Todd with the National Venturing Leadership Award.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Todd from Mecklenburg County Council in North Carolina, and I have had the honor and pleasure to serve as your 2023-2024 Vice President of Program for the National Officers Association. The reason why I joined Venturing originally was to get myself in the door of Scouting in order to join Scouts BSA. But Venturing has been so much fun outside of that. I've had lots of adventures and service opportunities. One of my favorite trips was going to the Oak Pick program at Northern Tier, sleeping on a frozen lake throughout New Year's.
Recipient is Jacob Schmidt, and unfortunately Jacob was unable to join us tonight in person, but we do want to recognize him formally.
The Northern Star Council and Council Service Territory 4. Over the past year, Jacob has served as the National Venturing Officer Association Vice President of Communications. During his term, he leveled up what the brand of the venturing program looks like online, such as making sure all posted graphics looked clean and consistent. Jacob has also been instrumental in developing the Leading Our Adventures podcast and the Venturing Legacy Project. He also focused on building a social media marketing toolbox this year, which is a collection of templates available for crews, councils, and territories to use to promote events, share program updates, and support the membership growth mission of the National Venturing Committee. Before he joined the National Venturing Officer Association, Jacob was a key player in his territory and council, having built council programs that have reached numerous ventures and advisors. That led him to continue his service this year, where he will be serving as the National Venturing Officers Association Vice President of Program. In this role, he plans to continue to boost the venturing program with his own unique ideas. Jacob studies environmental engineering, works as a research assistant, and plays in the school's pep band. Jacob has always attended all of the school's ice hockey games. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Jacob Schmidt with the National Venturing Leadership Award.
All right, hi there, I'm Jacob Schmidt. I'm from Northern Star Council in the Minnesota area. My current position for the 2024-25 year is the National VOA Vice President of Program. I'm super excited to continue serving with the NVOA. I first became involved in venturing at age 14 to stay involved in scouting after earning Eagle, and I've gotten involved in VOA service quickly after that. And my favorite venturing memory from that has to be my very first one with backpacking in Glacier National Park with my crew and troop at the time, where we got to go see lots of waterfalls and lots of wildlife. Had a wonderful adventure, really got my foot in the door to stay involved in scouting, get out on high adventure, and start meeting new people and leading the adventure.
Ryan Fisher, Garden State Council, CST 12. Ryan is from Hamilton, New Jersey, in Council Service Territory 13. Ryan has previously served as the 2023-2024 National Vice President of Administration and has previously served venturing at the Council, area, territory, and regional levels as Territory President for both Territory 13 and Territory 5. She always has fun finding new ways to lead her adventure while promoting the best parts of scouting wherever she has been. Ryan has helped plan countless scouting adventures through her home council and various venturing roles. Additionally, she has most recently worked to provide more actionable support for councils to improve their council standards of venturing excellence and serves on the National Awards and Recognition Committee. After falling in love with leadership through scouting, Ryan went to further study leadership at the University of Kansas Business School and graduated with her bachelor's degree in management and leadership and a certificate in professional selling. Ryan is a Summit, Eagle, Ranger, and Vigil and has earned the Gold Award in the GS USA. Ryan was born to be a scout, and you can always find her leading her adventure. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Ryan Fisher with the National Venturing Leadership Award.
My name is Ryan Fisher, and I'm in Garden State Council. I am the 2023-2024 National Venturing Vice President of Administration. I joined venturing in 2017, around the time of the Jamboree, because I grew up with an older brother who absolutely loves scouting and gained so much from the program, and I wanted to be just like him. So in 2017, after I was 13 out of 8th grade, I got to experience venturing for the first time and absolutely fell in love. I think my favorite venturing memory has to be my summer of 2018, where I got to do NAIL, and then Venturing Fest, and then NYLT Leadership Academy, all 3 weeks in a row, and I met some of the best people ever, and they're still probably the closest people that I have to me now.
Robert Avey. Robert Bob Avey hails from the Shenandoah Area Council, where he is currently serving as the Council Service Territory Venturing Coordinator for Territory 12. Bob has been a long-time venturing advisor whose first venturing activity dates back to the Northeast Region Area 6 phenomena. Bob joined the venturing program to support his daughter Elizabeth, and since that moment, his impact has grown. Over the past couple of years, Bob has been a reliable pillar of the venturing program by being the consistent, knowledgeable leader that everyone realizes when it comes to building the program. Bob has been on staff for several national jamborees, serving as a commissioner for the Venturing Subcamp in 2013, 2017, and 2023, as well as being among the few members of the 2018 Venturing Fest operations teams. There, he spent more time off the summit gathering supplies to make events being hosted by the region's subcamps extra special for those attending. Bob made the Foxtrot Subcamp home for everyone during his time on multiple Jamboree staffs. Bob is a true coordinator, servant leader, and friend to all. He is a shining example of what it means to be an advisor in the venturing program and has thus been recognized with the National Venturing Leadership Award. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Bob Avey with the National Venturing Leadership Award. We are excited to congratulate him on service well done.
Bob Avey from Crew 19 in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, in the Shenandoah Area Council. I also serve as the advisor to the youth officers who serve the councils in Territory 12. I got into venturing by being invited to the 2013 National Jamboree to serve on the Foxtrot staff, which led to further jamborees, 2017 National Jamboree at Foxtrot, 2018 Venturing Fest, where I was on the operations team, 2019 World Jamboree, Foxtrot Medical, and most recently serving as the commissioner for the VESI subcamp at the 2023 National Jamboree. My favorite thing in venturing was serving on the operations team for the 2018 Venturing Fest, where I got to meet many of the youth and adults who have served in venturing. The people who really got me into this venturing thing over the years were Jen Hancock and two guys from East Texas who are the National Venturing Morale Officers, David Bush and Tom McDonald. Why I stay in venturing is the fact that it's an honor or privilege to mentor the tremendous youth that we have in our program.
Jaime, Golden Gate Area Council, CST 12. Patrick Jaime is from the Golden Gate Area Council in Pleasanton, California, in Council Service Territory 3. Patrick began his venturing journey nearly 10 years ago, seeking to challenge himself further and make the best out of the scouting program. He has served as a volunteer at the unit, district, council, area, region, territory, and national level. Patrick currently serves as the Council Service Territory 3 Venturing Coordinator and the Awards and Recognition Pillar Deputy Chair for the National Venturing Committee. Since 2021, Patrick has provided input and feedback instrumental in rewriting and revising sections of venturing rank requirements, as well as the Ranger, Quest, and Trust Awards to suit the needs and interests of venturers better. When National Service Territories were created, he also served on the team that updated and rewrote the standard operating procedures for the Venturing Leadership Award, helping ensure the process was better streamlined and simple enough to understand. Patrick exemplifies the Scout Oath and Scout Law with his servant leadership and exceptional dedication. His positive attitude, commitment to the program, and constant display of initiative continue to benefit and serve the needs of the venturing program. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Patrick Jaime with the National Venturing Leadership Award.
My name is Patrick Jaime, and I'm from the Golden Gate Area Council. My current position in venturing is as the Council Service Territory 3 Venturing Coordinator, National Venturing Committee Awards and Recognition Pillar Deputy Chair. I got involved in venturing when I was 14 years old, when I started my venturing crew comprised of fellow Eagle Scouts from my troop. My favorite venturing memory is attending Venturing Fest 2018 at Summit Bechtel Reserve with my crew. This was a jamboree-like event just for venturing, where I had the opportunity to meet venturers from across the country, participate in fun events like ziplining and pistol sports, buy and trade patches, got to check out the Scout Visitor Center where my picture is framed, and have a photo with Chief Scout Executive Mike Serpa, who visited. This event was an awesome way to celebrate venturing's 20th anniversary.
East Texas Area Council, CST 8. Tom McDonald is from the East Texas Area Council in Council Service Territory 8. Tom has been a key person in the venturing program for over 10 years. He is someone who lives in the background until he walks in with a group of people to sing you happy birthday at the National Jamboree. Tom has ensured that for the past 3 national jamborees, his subcamp only gets 5-star reviews from its participants. You can always tell when Tom walks a space because he will talk to almost everyone and make sure you leave the conversation with a smile. Tom has previously served on the National Venturing Committee on the program team. He has been instrumental in the Venturing Program Committee, where he worked on the last Venturing Fest that was canceled due to the pandemic. Past that, he is always there to look out for the youth of the venturing program and make sure the decisions that are being made will work not only for his crew, but for everyone. Tom encompasses what it means to be a good leader in this program and has inspired youth to stay involved and become advisors that focus on the selfless service he showed them. He has been happily married to the girl of his dreams, Beth, for 40 years. They have 2 sons, Adrian and Taylor. They are both Eagle Scouts and are successful, good young men. He also has 2 wonderful grandsons, Lucas and Everett. They bring him and his wife much joy. The National Venturing Committee is honored to present Tom McDonald with the National Venturing Leadership Award.
Hello, my name is Tom McDonald. I am the Crew Committee Chair for Crew 369 in the East Texas Area Council in Tyler, Texas. I got involved in venturing at the very beginning, 25 years ago, when my oldest son joined a venturing crew that came out of our troop, and I've been involved ever since. I think my best time in venturing was this last National Jamboree in 2023, when the Vesey Camp came together, and we saw the fruits of our labor starting in the Jamboree in 2013 culminate in one of the greatest older youth program events that I've ever been to. I think that gave me more joy than just about anything I've ever seen.
So those are some pretty spectacular ventures, young adults, and advisors. So congratulations again to all of our National Venturing Leadership Award class of 2024. So much like the green shoots that we see after the winter freeze, we are seeing an exciting time in the venturing program. Over the past year, we've seen our membership stabilize since the COVID pandemic, and we are excited that you are watching us here tonight. We're looking to each one of you to help us grow and retain our membership. We have a great program with endless opportunity for our youth to seek out adventure, leadership, personal growth, and service. Over the past year, we've celebrated venturing at the Jamboree and leading Your Adventures podcast. We have conducted a national survey and have been reviewing those results to see and we'll be sharing those results in the coming month, and we'll be sharing that data with all of you. The National Venturing Committee wanted to, it won't scroll. Yeah. The National Venturing Committee wanted to understand what makes venturing relevant to the youth that we serve, and they have shared that information with us. So our challenge now is to understand the information, listen to the message from our youth, and move our program forward so that we can lead the adventure. I want to thank the members of the National Venturing Committee for all that they have done over the past year. I also want to thank Jamie for his leadership in leading the NVOA. As I've had the opportunity to work with these young adults, I see that America is in good hands. Thank you to all the volunteers who help guide and mentor the youth of the venturing program, and thank you all to the venturers in the program for all that you do each and every day to make our program great. And now I'd like to invite the 2024-2025 National Venturing President, Andrea Marone, to the stage to close out our reception.
Thank you, Julie. I would like to begin by extending my greatest appreciation to the 2023-2024 National VOA. Jamie, Ryan, Hannah, Jacob, Julie, Chris, Lizzie, Scott. It has truly been the pleasure of a lifetime getting to work with each and every single one of you, and now getting to call you my friends. To the incoming NVOA, Cody Weigel, Jacob Schmidt, Matthew Ersfield, Katie Chateau, Aiden Wells, Elizabeth Morgan, the foundation has been set for nothing short of an exemplary year. With that, It's my pleasure to share with you all the platform of the 2024-2025 National Venturing Officers Association, which is to best increase and retain membership, strengthen program feedback and resources, and continue to develop program delivery, transparency, and inclusion through the Venturing Officers Association. While change has defined our program over the last couple of years, one thing is for sure that will remain a constant, and that is its ability to change lives, just as it has mine and that of so many others in this room. I want to thank everyone who is joining us here this week for the Chart Lead Explore Conference at the Philmont Training Center, and everyone who has joined us over at home. I look forward to leading the adventure with each and every single one of you over the coming year. Thank you, and good evening.
That's why I still love it here. I'm thinking that's why I still love it here. I can't let this go, I'm on my way. You can only hold my diamond ring. I go crawling back to the city I love, 'cause it's already taken everything. 'Cause it's already taken everything.